Hello, hello, hello. So I've had a wild day today. Let's go ahead and turn my React on and then get into um, my personal. Hi, hi. Or I can actually, you know what I can do? I can switch into the general call for my Discord. If anybody wants to join me there. As you probably guess, the screen's not being recognized. Wrong screen. There we go. I was trying to fix this problem. So if you look back down here, my CPU is maxed out on its temperature again. Um, I was having this. I've been having this issue for a while now with the previous version of my computer. I just went through the day and tore the computer apart. Went and got my old motherboard, which um, still kind of works. It has a broken main GPU slot and a couple of RAM slots, so it's basically just like using a mini computer to begin with. And put the computer together on that to see if I could get the and put new thermal paste on it because I had some extra lying around. Oop, that lag right there is the one of the things I was talking about for it. I got a feeling it's something to do with OBS though, because the fact that when I'm playing games by myself, I never hit above 50 degrees. If I'm streaming, I'm always seeming to be maxed out on my temperature. I don't know why. Like I have a fan on it. I have a fan next to it. I shouldn't be this hot currently on my CPU, but for some reason, it just seems like something is eating up my CPU and oh, look at this. I'm only using like 38% of it currently. But for some reason it says I want to be max temperature. Where are you? Oh, this is an Asus thing? With no signature. But yeah, that's the pain I've been dealing with all day. Just continuous. I tried streaming a few seconds ago. My computer crashed because this thing was at max. I took the fan off of it for 2 seconds, then it overheated, and the motherboard went into safety mode. Like, I can walk over to it because I can do that. Um, like, I have my actual fan, which I normally use to, like, cool myself off on it. I have the actual fan on it, which is, like, heating up itself. This doesn't make sense. It's like, is it? Okay. If the stream dies, you know what. I'm gonna quickly try something here, which is gonna take like 2 seconds, but it means to be flipping the fan. So we're gonna hope we survive. We'll see how long that lasts. Doesn't seem like it wants me to screw that in. But if the temperature starts magically going down, we'll know. Or if it stabilizes or anything like that. I really honestly am confused at what is causing this. Now that I'm blowing into it to blow the heat away, we're gonna try one more thing. Where did I throw that? I had a big massive fan for a different cooler that I couldn't attach. So what I can do is I can force it to shove more air down there. I don't know where that went. Like at all. Curious. Warning. It just gives a more accurate thing than this, it seems. Course 94. Continue. Yeah, so it is definitely overheating. Okay. I'm barely using this now. It is literally just trying to get my fucking CPU temperature to fucking fix its fucking self. And then we can have a little bit of fun. How did I put that? My room is like an entire mess right now. Ooh, sound is not liking it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take these headphones off. You won't be able to hear me, but if someone joins me in the Discord, I won't be able to hear them. Oh, yes. Okay, that's probably the stupidest thing I've had to do, but Seems to be kind of working. Things I can probably do something else to make it less stupid. Oh. I got knocked. Okay. Too short. Give me 1 second. That is definitely too short. I am not listening. This opinion is literally flying through the sky. That should fix it. For the most part. I swear, I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm just trying to keep this temperature from imploding and then killing this entire stream. It just won't go below 96, like, no matter what I do. No matter what. I'm sure there's probably a setting I could turn on to fucking... let's see here. Because I have my ROG back on. Hey, can you spell correctly me? Yeah, let's go ahead and just go armor crate. I'm pretty sure I can control the fan speed from here. Which means I can just say screw you and then... Why is it trying to make me install a bunch of different things? Oh yeah, just put the fans at full speed. Hopefully that does something. And fan. Ooh. I don't think the thing likes me. Hmm. Oh, that is not good. Try again. Honestly concerned about this though. The highest is 96.6. It is going down very slowly. Like, look at 95.8. Still registering as higher than it actually probably should be, but at least it is going down now. I will have to go ahead and see if I can tweak some settings to see if I can get this to go farther down. But the fact that it's no longer trying to go ahead and kill my entire computer is fine by me. That is still terrible, though. I think the CPU just got lowered is what ended up happening. As you can see here, it's now at 3.1 instead of the 3.5 instead of the 4 gigahertz it's supposed to be at. Okay, this person go first. So while they're doing their things really quickly, you guys can just go ahead and watch. Hopefully they don't take too fast. I'm gonna quickly go grab my drinks that I have in the other room. Be right back. You've been finding the event getting lots of gems. I haven't been able to do much in the event, unfortunately. To me, it feels kind of like a chip off. I guess you can get gems if you can actually get past people. But unfortunately, people are just playing troll decks and meta decks, from what I've seen. So you're gonna have to play it in turn. I might have cooled down now, so I can try in a second. That makes sense now, yeah. Not really much you can do when Goblin Bikers are involved. I actually added something to this deck because I noticed that sometimes I have nothing to use these on. And I can get them back pretty easily. So I added Drummer as like a, hey, I can just go ahead and get a big beefy creature on the field. But it's this deck. I kind of figured it was this one. Raziel is just a bit broken. Everybody's been playing it lately. Hi, I'm surprised you're awake. Ah. That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna bring them down temporarily. I'll put them back up there. It is a cute glitchy fox. So guess what I've been doing all day glitchy. No. Fixing no, fixing my computer. Again. Fucking hand's still covered in fucking shit too. Yeah, no, that's a perfect card to draw. So I was having overheating problems in my other kit. Yeah, my other one. And it was the case. Plus I had an outdated motherboard, so I was like, okay, I still have the motherboard from my previous computer, which works basically fine. It has a broken. So it is partially broken. It has a messed up RAM slot, which forces the BIOS to go into 2-slot mode. And it has one of the PCI slots for the graphics card is broken, but I can still use the other one. And both of them are Gen 4, so it works just fine. They're stronger than the actual one that I'm currently using. worse. No, so the issue that nice that you bought a cat. I'm trying to interrupt your cat thing. Uh, but no, no. So I got everything I've been doing, trying to get everything working all day. I had some issues. I figured out the issues, obviously. I just get to go to stream because the whole reason was because of the heat, right? Uh, it's still fucking overheating. The CPU is. It's just pissing me the hell off. Uh, it was. That's the thing. Is like when I first got the original. What the fuck? Uh, anyways, the computer originally when I got the original one and this newer one. Both CPUs were fine when I first got them. Uh, and then something started happening. I don't know if it's like I've got something on the computer's drives and I just need to go for a blank set of windows again, or something. But every single time what seems to be the cause is OBS currently. Every single time I go into OBS, my CPU just goes straight max, like 100% max. Like it's at 96 series at all times. I can play games on my own and I don't touch more than 50 degrees. Yeah. The new Windows update changed a lot of speed measurements, so it probably fixed your bug. But no, and this is like another thing I don't get. My VRAM for my GPU should not be going randomly going up higher and higher and higher and higher out of nowhere. I'm at 8.8 gigabytes used out of nowhere. Oh, I should put these again. I'm starting to think that maybe I have like a virus or something that's like slipped through my thing. Um, which I don't know how that would work unless it's like integrated itself into something other than the Windows, because I've reset Windows entirely, which I told you about before. That's not a good example of my deck, because I just got beat up by one of the top 3 decks in the thing. This is a cheater. I had to prove me out right immediately. I could tell that that person was most likely cheating because of the fact that they had literally every single known tag in existence. Like every known tag. There's understandable if you have a lot of tags, But if you see someone with literally every single tag, they probably just gave themselves that. But yeah, my computer's been having some issues. I literally probably at this point just need to buy a new one, and I can't afford a new one, which is an issue. And it's not like I can just save for one, because I am on a tight budget. Like, I have to go ahead and buy a new controller for VR, so that's not possible. That's barely, and I'm gonna barely be able to afford that. Honestly, having bills kind of sucks. Yeah, look at that. It's the Darkest Alice. Let's give them what they want. They want cards, I'll give them cards. They just banish my phantoms. Oof. Oh, look at that, I can special something else. Fucking hilarious. Is it really this deck? It's the dream thing? Bullshit, terrible deck. I'm sorry, this deck is terrible. I also think it's funny that they tried to banish my phantoms only for me to get them back anyways. Oh, okay, so this is that bullshit. You use this to get this thing, so you can do the other stuff. I guess their plan is not to attack. Or not to have creatures so I can attack. Back up Hammer Pain, just in case. I've found that this deck works way better than it should. Like, this guy, even though he just comes to the field and can immediately sacrifice himself, the next turn he'll just come back and do it again. The next turn he'll come back and do it again. If I don't need him to sacrifice himself, he can sacrifice a running bell and smack the face. Like, you were right to choose this one for the deck, by the way. Like, I only need one of them, like, ever, because as soon as he comes to the field, he's there, indefinitely. Like, he's just permanent. I've also added this because I noticed that it's a good card. I only have one of it, as you can see. But when your opponent special summons a monster, I can just quickly add a field spell. So say I somehow don't get my 3 Nightmare Thrones or my 3 Layer Darknesses, I can say screw it. I'm going to demise the land to get them. It basically gives me my 10th field spell. I think people forgot about it because the gem cavern's banned, but on top of the fact that I can get 3 of them with this. I already explained that I added him in because sometimes I just have 2 of these sitting out in the field negating everything, and I can go for the kill if I had a creature. So and they have nothing. Like they literally have nothing on the field. This solves that problem. It starts off as a nothing, nothing. Tax becomes the number of materials. Decharge material, get 2 materials. All of a sudden, it's a 3,000, 3,000. So broken. And because I can detach my... Well, that's the thing, right? It's like I can use those 2 cards I mentioned before that I sometimes might not have a use for. And then I can immediately detach one of them so it goes to the graveyard, and then I can just shuffle it back into my extra deck with the field spell. Making it so that I can rebring it back to the field. So I'm not losing it, I just am using it to gain a creature. Because this right here is like it's really easy. I hate the fact that I'm lagging randomly. I really need a new PC. Oh, this is primal. I think after the stream I'm gonna have to just turn the PC off, meaning I'm probably not gonna be able to do much like personal stuff for a while until I get a new PC. Okay, that is an interesting card to go ahead and put on the field. It would be fine if I just drew the other thing and then polyed the creatures. So this is a very long bathroom break. Oh, never mind, I can just get it right here. So that's their plan. Let's go and do this. Oh, yeah, that was a long break for the bathroom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. enough. Bye bye, dear opponents. My opponent is confused, probably confused at how they did not win that. Like, huh? How the? Oh, the match that I just did there. I went against someone that was clearly playing combo, and they tried to lock me out first turn, and then I just ate through everything that they could use to prevent me from doing stuff, and then still managed to get my UL stuff on the field. Oh yeah, it was fun. It was funny too. I could probably go back and show this. So I have a lot of wins from me playing. Playing offline, right? Go down, go down, go down. Hi, who are you? Hi, who are you? I'm surprised they're actually still here. I ran into this person every other other match, every 2 matches, in gold repetitively until I finally got up to like around here-ish, and then I just stopped running into them. I love this bot so much because their deck sucks. Like no matter which one they use, but which makes it fun to play against them, unlike most bots. But repeat, this right here, these two right here, I actually ran into them 3 times. Yeah, it's my favorite friend, Wooly. But what's funny, what's funny about this bot. I ran into them the first time. I beat them. They were playing some weird combination of cards. I think I gotta show it. Here. Look at this weird combination of cards. They were using these. They had these in the field when I was playing. I guess that. Look at this weird combination of cards. This is what they played the next time. Like, huh? I tried to play the second time. I went to go the battle appeared. It showed their name. Immediate failed disconnect thing. You know how when you go against a bot and then they see your deck and know that they can't win and they just immediately yeet you out of the game. Yeah, that happened to me with him, which was funny. And then of course I went against them again. This appeared. One of the most random decks I've ever seen. It just looks like they're just like, build the deck for me. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but build the deck for me. This guy is an actual person. I actually want to guess that. They actually want to guess, like, I had some decent wins so far. I hate to say it because I like my other deck, obviously. My Shadows is probably one of my favorites, just because it can lock people out of the games. But I guess think that this one's probably better, only because of the fact that it can kill people before they can do anything. Even if it... Sure, I'm gonna take a picture of something on my phone while the opponent goes first here, and I'll show you what my computer looks like currently. they just immediately pass? Huh? They were going first. What the hell? What was that? How would they go take a picture? So I can send it on Discord to Glitchy. That is weird. Okay. Here, I sent it to you. Yeah, that's my PC at the moment. It's working, isn't it? I'm talking to you. Oh no. This is what happens when you have a PC that seems to seems to have died on you, and you decide to combine two old PCs together. I need a new PC, is what is going on here. I could show them in a second here after I go ahead and huh? Uh, so I just need a brand new PC at this point. Is what I need. One that's preferably pre-built so that the temperature is not broken on it. But yeah, so for chat that's wondering. This is what my PC looks like at the moment. Also, yes, there's a fan here, but this is what I added currently. This is the original case for the first PC I had when we started streaming. Like for when we started hanging out, Gochi. That's the original case for the first PC. That's the motherboard from that PC. I don't know what this bot's doing. But yeah, that motherboard is like half dead, but it works for now. It's working better than the other motherboard was, which is sad because it means that both. Huh? It's a part of the. That's like that's what all PCs are. It just means I need a better computer. Which is sad. Because like, and I'm not the only one that like does that for their computers that has like open air. You can have a computer open air if you know what to do. Well, normally when you do it open air, you have it liquid cooled, so you don't have to worry about it being air cooled, because air cooled means it depends on the temperature of the room. Like 100% depends on the temperature of the room. I could do the other one, but I think I want to go ahead and do boop, boop. He's not a secret. Oh yeah. Go bye bye. Also, I didn't realize that you were the one that said it was a pile of computer parts. So let's see. So I'm fun with this person at the moment because they Okay, now I'll do it. You can take 1,000. I was trying not to be rude, but and you can't do anything with these. You gotta go ahead and do this instead, right? Mm-hmm. I'm kind of curious what's in my opponent's hand, so I kind of want to use this, but I will wait. Now I will look in your hand. Let's just go ahead and do that and see if. Oh, there we go. Bye bye, hand. What was that? Huh? Happy Father's Sister, Monster Reborn, White Veil, and Fountain of Garden. Okay. they gave me a Slifer. I just realized that. I didn't even really think of that. He gave me a Slifer. It's like, can I even attach tokens? I can't. Okay. I'll give it a Monster Gate. What the hell is this? I'm gonna have to check my opponent's deck after this to see what the hell they were planning on doing. This seems so random. Okay, they had Supernova. I'm pretty sure that kills them though. Because they can do some damage to me with Jorvanir. But they can't do enough to kill me with it. Ooh, that was weird. Motherboard, behave. That's okay, they can do a little bit of damage with that, but they can't do anything else with the other. What are they doing? If that's the only thing they can do. They are straight out that. Okay. I don't know what they do. Yeah. I do feel bad for them. This is just gonna go ahead and straight out kill him. Aw. That's intriguing. Oh, so I should have attacked it. So when an opponent monster attacks, you're gonna just straight out eat your fucking opponent's monster. That just... And of course I have a regular U-Bell in hand, so I can't go ahead and prevent that. That was just out of the blue. I'm still gonna check their deck, because that just seems random. They were really doing nothing out of nowhere, they just did everything. That's my deck. From opponent's deck. Yeah, what the fuck is this? This feels kind of like a pile of cards that they got lucky on. I didn't read a card, so that was my bad. And yes, I saw that I had things I could have redeemed. Oh, well. Oh, you want to see another funny thing that's going on currently? Like, Alicia, you there? So, this is another funny thing that's going on. I didn't know that I was negative 7,000 sessions currently for my stream. I tried refreshing it too. It doesn't do anything. Like I can refresh it, and it still just negatives me. I don't think so. So the win is what called Duel Links a Joey Wheeler win. Yeah. Oh yeah. That definitely was a Joey Wheeler win for sure. What the fuck is this? Okay. I'm not concerned about your spells or traps. That was a mistake. Although... I'm just gonna layer darkness anyways. And let's see if I can go ahead and get them to... That was easier than expected. So the thing is about this one, which is a flaw, is it? I thought, never mind. It's two dark monsters. I thought it was two dark effect monsters. I should be able to target it, unless this one's preventing it. Yeah, I don't see anything preventing me. Again, I don't see anything preventing me, so. What the fuck? Oh, okay, that is annoying as hell. I'll take you and you. I guess maybe this one in the center can't be targeted. Let's just do this. What do you think, spell or trap? Spell would get rid of the field spell of the Dark Circle, but trap would get rid of the Soul Internal and then destroy all monsters they control. I think I'm gonna go trap just because that makes it a little easier. Okay, that should have just destroyed all, so I don't want to target it. That is strange as hell. Sure, but and I leap. It's the monster, but the monster protects them from being targeted, so it shouldn't. Uh, when you have a destroy all effect, it shouldn't protect it, and that's just a destroy all. So it should have worked. Look at your hands, spells control it, and then draw until they phase. Destroy all, essentially. So it looks at everything, sees what it sees, and then keeps them all at the grave. I think that's just an oversight event. Master Duel. That's not going to prevent Spirit. If you try to go and get rid of it, it's going to come back with. Ooh. Yeah, they want. Oh, what the fuck? They can target non. And one card on the field. That is so stupid. Okay, you can have some tokens. Because for some reason, I sacrificing also counts. Okay, let's go and do this first. I think I should have enough. Yeah, nope. If I do that, I am going to lose both my dudes. Oh, that's fine. And then that. I can't use this currently. So stupid. Look at that, the fucking broken primal stuff that just gives fucking basic people all they want. Yeah, there they go. And why couldn't I indicate that, actually? Huh? Just middle combat resurrection? Yes, it's gone through. I'm not saying that's not possible. I've done that in New Bells on purpose to get around somebody's thing. But pretty sure they used their thing already. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had used their card already. The hell from the 180? Going from the perfect-handed Dark Magician, which honestly is a terrible deck, but somehow got a perfect hand, to random rituals that somehow is in platinum. I think no, I'm in diamond currently. It's a diamond. It seems sus, which means like it most likely means that this is probably a handful full of traps. Yes, it is a handful of traps. What's with the continuous reconnecting too? Because that happens when I get a hand with 2 Eternal Favors. I can just grab a Nightmare Pain and keep my thing going. So you want to see someone purposely go ahead and board wipe themselves? This is like a really old ritual deck, which is like a complete 180 from what I just played, which is so strange. Or did they see something funny? I purposely grabbed this and then played it from my hand. I could have kept going. It's clear that my opponent's disconnecting and reconnecting over and over again. Let's go ahead and just use this. Magic, right? So remember this one right here. If this is left the turn, left the field. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice it really quickly. I love using this trick just to go ahead and put this to my hand. Put that to field. Reset. Yeah, because this one and so this one right here and this one right here. And that's not this one matters, but yeah, this one right here leaves the field. It's not if it's destroyed. But obviously this is, if anything, gets yeeted by not being destroyed. It also affects it. U-Bell, sack another U-Bell, get both triggers. Huh? Where did the mages come from? That is random. Oh, opponent, you can't attack the bells. Read the cards. I saw this thing where apparently people never read Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is such a true thing. Cards are never read unless you're in like a high-end tournament worth like a lot of money, like thousands of dollars. Like nobody ever reads them, and then of course, never paints it. あらあら Thank you for the follow. Can I kill my opponent next turn? Maybe? Yeah. Seems like it. I think I can kill them. Okay, that's good. We leave this one because it can do damage. Also, yes, I know what I did. Actually, I should have killed that. So I am not out of cards to be able to hurt them, luckily. We're gonna go ahead and quickly get them dead. So this is just a recommendation for anybody that has this deck randomly and has an open extra deck slot. Hi. Johanheimer. Say hi to my Johanheimer. You play Pluto? Ah, okay. You picked a new. Yep. That's fair. That's fair. I have him in there because sometimes you're in that board state where the opponent is just purposely not playing creatures. Like they were purposely not playing creatures, and all of your U-Bells are 0/0s that can't do anything without a creature on the field. So I found that having things like Yoramir and like Sky Palace just to random, or my favorite is Bayu, to just randomly all of a sudden smack the face. Uh, yeah, for me, anyways. Of course, the way I run the deck is I'm purposely trying to steal your creatures, so I have Starving Venom. Yeah, Sky Palace. She's pretty good too for this deck because she wants the two monsters, 2+ monsters, including a Fiend. Yeah. She can destroy a card, or she can bring just one of your U-Bells back in general. And what's fun is you can bring her back, attack with her, then go and bring a U-Bell back, and then the end of turn she just comes back anyways. So she can still smack the face, then go ahead and bring a U-Bell back, which then can go ahead and block. And then at the end of turn, if you need to, you can put her in defense in case she's. Yeah. So yeah, she's funny. The only one that I haven't gotten, which I actually do want to do, is I think it's here. There's a specific one I want. I think it's yeah. Yeah, it's this one. So if a card would be destroyed by battle, it gets special summoned. Oh, this one right here. Yeah, detach from material, affect 2,000 damage to your opponent. Yeah, I saw it. The big one I don't have yet. I had this at one point. That's why it's so far up in the list because I have my things set to the search for previously owned. Here, obtained order. I think the only other one that I currently have it that I'm currently like set on trying to get, yeah, is this guy, and I think it was the not it was this one. Uh, that's nice. That is a nice thing. But yeah, Zeus and Typhon. These are a bit of like rude cards, rude, but I'll probably make some room later to remove one of these or whatever. Board reset, obviously. This one's a bit different. If your opponent special summons 2 monsters, you can just basically fuck with them. So basically, fuck with the person that's sitting there XYZ or Link summoning. Yep. Uh, they're in here. The reason why I want them is that I can get a good chunk of like her out, or as you saw, I got her out and I got my Ultimate Nightmare out, but I couldn't do anything with them. Um, so the plan is to have them in there as like a hey, I can't do anything about my things because you're not putting creatures out. Guess what? I now go ahead and screw you over. But I need thingies, and I don't have them at the moment. I might be able to get them now, actually. Yeah, I can get them now. One of them now. Looks like a new notification. Oh, it's just the event thing. Okay. Um, let me quickly go ahead and update the deck. Just add the card that I mentioned, that I just mentioned. Let's go. XYZ. Go to the 12. Go to you. Out of the two, what do you think would be better to go and do first? Board wipe or special summon screwing? The one that's in the call may just not really help. Unfortunately, not helpful. Unfortunately. I don't even know if they're alive. Glitch, are you awake? I don't think they're awake. I have enough now. That's what. Ooh, random sound break. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Zeus considering the dark magic duel. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? I think it agrees. It definitely agrees. Motherfucking A. The game was like, yeah, the game was just like, yes, play Zeus, screw people up. That's it goes well with the sky, I guess. Yeah, it's the railroad Zeus. Yeah, that was off a craft. Like the chance of that happening. No, my chances of get like I don't know why, but whenever I'm sitting in a call with somebody, even if they're like AFK or whatever, I just seem to get like get these type of cards. Like I got this one when I was at a call with someone. I've gotten other not the cards from this one, but in casters here, I think I got a couple of cards. Yeah, I got this one when I was at a call with someone. I got that one when I was at a call with someone. I got that. Like I just got lucky. I get very lucky. I think I was on stream for that Dark Magician card too, but I used that for other decks. The other deck. I find unique ways to use cards, and this one right here because it just does anything for spellcasters. It's perfect for like witchcrafters and stuff like that. I don't think I'd have that ability. I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't think I do. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see in 2 more wins. So if I can get 2 more wins, I can get 100 gems, and then I'll probably have some random rogue gems from here to get more packs. Uh, uh, we'll just. Oh no, it's a bot. It's a bot. No, no. Why did I need to speak? Ready for the name of this person? They're gonna take ages to choose, aren't they? Here, I want to show you guys this. Look at this. Look at this name. And there we go. So that's what I mean by bot. Now watch the match history. I didn't get. They're gone. They never existed. It's like an illusion. I love that. Uh, oh, okay, yeah, this is a good hand. I you, I don't know what you mean. You have one literally that was speaking above you like 5 seconds ago. It's just apparently half the Master Duel players aren't real. Also, this, by the way, this and this together rely heavily on my opponent giving me a monster with 2,000 more attack. What was that? Wait 1 second. Like, I'm glad for the win there, I think? Yeah, they're still here. Confirm opponent's deck. Huh? There's Ash Blossom. What? What? Huh? Shiny, 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 shiny. It's just a person that likes really shiny cards and threw them all together. Like, they're all shiny cards. It's really just what it seems to be. It's just a bunch of shiny cards. And then, oh, it's Egyptian God Slam deck. That makes more sense. Valamas. They had super. I guess I didn't get what they wanted for a hand or something? That just seems so random. I'm sorry, opponents. It's another one! Maybe this one will actually stay this time. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a snowman with him. So you guys get to see this. Oh. Let's refresh that a little bit. It's having some issues there, so I'm gonna have to do it on this one. I can't see it. What is going on, Twitch? What are you having issues with today? You're in the negatives on your run time. Which, by the way, that is a thing currently happening. Something that's hilarious. I can't see who's in the chat, by the way. It just doesn't show me. Like, what? Like, it won't show me. Oh, nice. That's a good thing. Oh, I know it's Utopia. I'm not paying attention because I know how Utopia decks work, and they don't have anything that they can use against me. So I am not concerned. Yeah, what would be even more funny is if I just went ahead and use Dark World on them. What is that? Oh, I was just looking at the card that he is. Oh, probably. Because they can't do anything about you, but also that probably screws him as well. Uh, destroy one monster you control and gain. What? What did they do? Okay, so they expected to gain a lot of life points or something? Is that what their whole point is? You can sit there all you want upon it. I'm just waiting. So apparently the plan of this deck is to use 99 to get a bunch of life, then ping you with that life with 43. Before you can even use your turn. And then just sit there on your job stalling you out for like hours on it, I guess. I'm. Are we good on it? I think somebody crashed themselves. It's. Oh, my timer is slowly. My thing's slowly going down here. No idea what that's about. Still trying to figure out why it's saying that I have negative time on my fucking stream. Come on, thing. I'll just leave that to do its thing because I already have the other chat open. Hey, Glitchy. Glitchy. Considering we're waiting for someone that's just sitting here taking their time. Dear sweet time. Yep. Um, Hey, Glitchy. You a lie there. Did they run off again? Okay. I don't know if I actually have enough. I'm 10 short. Do I have 10 from this? Please tell me I have. No! Give me fucking 10 gems. All I need is 10 gems. And I can fucking do my PhD fucking damn thing. Fuck it. I'm gonna do a fucking game of fucking Dace. I need a fucking. I wish I could use something other than fucking XYZs though. Which is what pisses me off. I have my own. This is why I didn't care about the thing that you told me about the way. I have my own. Right here. What's up? 69. It's just obviously not the best. What do I need for quest? Missions. I had to think for a second. Duel and dice rally. So if I just duel once, I should get my gems, even if I don't win. I did not want that one. I wanted this, so I can quickly go ahead and just do a singular jump. Get 100 gems. What's annoying is that it gives me this singular field, which would be good if I actually wanted it on the field. This person's fucking name is Fire Squad. They're gonna go try stealing a princess while they're really short. Quick way to get myself cancelled there. Oh yeah, I forgot that I did something hilarious with this while I was like streaming like to nobody where I flipped 3 coins perfectly. Probably never gonna happen again, but I could use the summoner, but I'm gonna leave it for now because I want this Raigeki. Let's see what monstrosity my opponent's deck is. Hmm. Let's go ahead and just activate this now so that it will help my number of monsters. Ba -ba -da -ba -ba. Hmm. More marshmallow. Okay. Cyclone addition 0. Uh, Seems to be a bunch of effects. Kept I see. Kept absorbing the continuous spells. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just playing a game from this so I could go and get 100 gems really quickly. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on my number monsters because they were protected. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I just don't think it can play without its board either. Unless the sarcophagus prevents them from getting killed by battle, I'm pretty sure. They're about to go ahead and get Raigaki'd. Hmm. If I use the effect of 93 now, it's unfortunately going to go ahead and cut in half my monsters. So let's go ahead and pop that. Is that the only thing that can be attacked? That is quite annoying if that's the case. Yeah, that is the only thing that can be attacked currently. I have 99 here, so I'm not concerned. And I'll just make sure I level 4 so from now on in defense. Oh, so they're just playing another Shining Star, I guess, to try to prevent destruction spells. I'm curious. Will S39's effect negate Marshmallow? Because nothing can be activated during battle. Which means that it doesn't care that it can't be destroyed, right? I just gotta confirm that. I have no idea if discarded battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or sorry, cannot until the cards are effects until the end of the damage step, or is it because it's a static effect? It won't matter. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. That should do it. Because this one, it just negates the effects of the monster. Yeah, I got out of the damn lock. Hmm. Interesting. So I have to go ahead and kill your shining monsters, right? Just bits by bit. Let's go and deal with that one really quickly. Yeah, no, that doesn't. Yeah, unfortunately, not gonna work. Yeah, that is true. Uh, yeah, if they're gonna go for another shining. Yep. It'd be funny is if I use 39 to negate this and turn it back into a trap and just destroy it immediately. So I'm pretty sure this feels locked out. Like, they can't blow it up. They have to destroy him or destroy him, but these need to can't be destroyed by each other. So, or they could just try stealing it. That won't work, opponent. So it does a lot of damage, and that's an owl, but yeah, it won't work. I'll be discarding my ability. Oof. They used my own thing to get my. How could that be targeted? That was intriguing. That wasn't really my goal to win, anyways. Although I finally got rid of this damn dragon. Old mine, describable. Both the opponent's card. One card from your hand if I want. That's not that bad. I got what I needed. I actually got more than I needed from that. I was just trying to get enough things for that. I think I should get the special one, right? No, I'm close, not quite. I could probably go after this, right? I don't see why not. I'm never gonna use it, but just saying I have it wouldn't hurt. Oh no. Oh, so this gypped me, by the way. There's a chance of getting this, and all these, right? You only get 3 packs, so you're getting 3 of these things. I got, I think it was the background or something like that. I got Hoku 10 packs the last time I got one of the pack thingies. I know, sure. I'm just gonna get rid of packs. I really don't want to. Let's do this first, and then we'll get the actual packs. Keep the intensity up. A little bit, because I'm gonna skip these. This kind of sucks. Birth Challengers is just saying, hey, do you want a bunch of negates? Here's the best place to find negates. That's literally what it is. It's just, here, do you want negates? Here's some gates. Gems and votes. I think I'm just gonna go with what I was planning, which is the Seekers. I just want more of these invocations if possible. And I'm not too concerned with, oh, speaking of good luck. Oh, literally one timed out. One timed out. Did that just upgrade itself? How to lock your opponent at 101 packs. Should be called. The thing is, if the event was anything other than, like, if it was XYZ fusion stuff like that or whatever, I would have been fine because I have most of my deck for fusion, so I think I would have been better for the event. I probably would have played it more. I was playing it more because, but my XYZ deck sucks, and I don't play Link. I don't play Synchro. That's not. I don't have a use for that. That's getting scrapped. Okay. I think we've got the point. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Ooh, another her. Shiny. Oh, I was hoping you would shiny her too as well. That would have been hilarious. Nope. Okay, the random like sound breakage just happened. So fun. Bonk. AI ritual, which is stupid. Can't say much. I play a game that literally all it is just AI making new things by combining things. It's essentially just training AI for someone. I'm literally just training an AI for someone. But it's fun because it makes new things by combining things. Kind of like those old games that you used to do, like Dual God and stuff like that. Why am I getting so many of her? So that is nice. I got a shiny one of those. So nice waste. No idea what that is. Minky Spirit 4 is characteristic. So this is just normal summon, like normal monsters. That is terrible. That's Memento, which I'm glad I got shiny one of her though at least. Shiny one of that. Fucking so many of this. What is with Alistair the Invoker of Madness is literally being mad right now. Look at how many there are. And then like there's 2 of you, destroyed you. But then there's just fucking like 50 million of this guy. When this card is set, I remember this column, destroy it. What the fuck? Invoke Taporia. Gain 200 attack for each card in your opponent controls. Can attack monsters your opponent controls once each. If this card attacks a defense position monster. Okay, so it's just a piercing invoked card. Kind of spooky, but not the best. Quick attack, attack one face monster. Change it to face down defense position. So that's a changer. Most of these invoke stuff are kind of terrible. Also, I really want to remake my Fate deck. Because it's my adventure deck, which I had before. I don't know why it's telling me something about this. I know about it. Like, it's like, hey, you have a thing. I know. This one right here, the adventure stuff. Right here. This is actually a new card, right? It's actually not that hard to do. If you go actual adventures, which is this stuff right here. It's a decent deck. Yeah. It's this. 3 of these. 3 of these. 3 of these. 3 of these. So the expensive thing is these right here, right? These ones, and these ones. But this. Oh, where's the shiny? But you might notice that the rest of it's not really that expensive. What we can do is we can go ahead and drop some of these neutrals. It's just this. That added something else. I don't know what it added. Let's go to her. I just shifted it a bit. Okay. The flaw of this deck, which is why I ended up scrapping it, is that it revolves around a set token. Right here, an adventure token, Fairy Earth, 2000, 2000. But it's a very fun deck if you're just like, hey, I want to have fun going on an adventure. Bye-bye. Don't need the vision recipe. I know it's a good card. That's the deck. I'm not actually going to make it right now. I can remake it in 2 seconds. Let's go ahead and update you. I have 6 of these currently. I want to replace you with the shiny. I only want 2 of those in here though. If you want to drop a by Witcher's by street. One too many of those. So it's the other way around. Can't generate that one. Yeah, I don't need this. So many extras. Like, thank you. Witchcrafter's Beetle, quick effect, and discard one spell, especially summon witchcraft or a monster from your hand, except for her. So good for the actual witchcrafter deck, not necessary for what I'm doing. I just realized I have a lot of these just casually sitting here. And more technically. I figured that was coming. Yeah, that's unnecessary. I can bring it down a little bit. That. I actually need 3 of her. If anything. Like, Golem I don't need. I know that seems like a waste. I have my 2 that I want. The high-end cards are just going to be 2 ofs. And I'm sure this one had like a decent effect. Okay, but then you have monster, you can special summon level 4 monster, yeah. And defense except Zoro. And then you just use it to sync the tuner. So I actually want another one of those. Okay, I don't think the burp is gonna work in this, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that. Which allows me to have a little bit more freedom. These are machines. That's a spellcaster. So that one, and that one are going second fusion at the moment. And that one. What's a tuner? So that one is meant to fit tuner into probably something like this. Good to know. I actually didn't realize this was a tuner before. So realizing that is very, very helpful. Because I can use this from the graveyard, so feel the graveyard. So for now, I think this is probably the best I'm going to be able to do. These are all the same, obviously. I prefer to have another one of her, like I said. Which I can't at the moment. I prefer to have one more of her. Probably in place of the invoked Mechaba. Welcome back. What made you disappear this time? That is fair. Ah, her. Made some tweaks to a deck, so I'm gonna see how well it does before I probably go ahead and switch back to just doing ranking with the layer. That's unfortunate. Getting 2 invocations, there's no way of using them. but I lost my hand, so. This is Centurions. Great. Trying to test out the deck to see the changes and got Centurions. It's so stupid. That's not even gonna stop them. I'm trying to halt them as much as I can, but that should have triggered Witchcrafter Golem. Because they targeted my card with an effect. The opponent activates the card in effect that targets the spellmaster you control. Huh? I should have been able to use Golem, and then I should have been able to kill their creature. Because she is a spellcaster. That's why Golem's so powerful. Because it just says screw you to the things. And now I'm gonna draw dead spells. Yeah, a card or effect. It doesn't say specifically spell or trap or anything like that. Quick effect, or the so stupid. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and just scoop because of the fact that this is clearly someone that's shooting. And the proof was when I couldn't target with the golem. I will be reporting this. Okay. Yeah, because they had nothing blocking me. They had nothing blocking me. I had destroyed their field spell. And this says literally when your opponent activates a card and an effect that targets a spellcaster, and they're trying to target it to take control of it. You can quick effect trigger one card your opponent controls or which active spell, and you give it a special summon this card, return the target to the hand. So in response, I should have been able to say, "Hey, look, I have Golem. Pop her to the field. Pop the creature that was on the field to their hand. Negate the synchro." Or I could have just negated the creature that I had. I could have put the creature that I had sitting on the field back to my hand. So why I grabbed her. Anyways. It's Rescue Ace. Where are these decks all of a sudden? Where are these decks when I'm trying to play Yubel? Like, I'm playing Witchcrafter, which is like the worst matchup for this. So I'm playing Spellcrafter essentially, my own brew, and now I'm getting the like worst decks ever. I'm sorry, not the hate on your fave. So let's see, the old pool toy, but this is like one of the worst matchups for me ever. If I was playing Yubel, this wouldn't matter in the slightest. Yeah. An emergency. An alert. They're just fucking throwing everything on their back row, of course they are. I had to activate this because of the fact that the game just drops them down so fast. Oh yeah, no, they definitely did. I got the perfect hand. It's the scarce Fire King version of it too. I can still manage. Oh really? Are we done? So I could just try to invoke this. I don't think this does anything, right? Let's try getting the invocation off. So they played this. Okay. What the hell? They already used this thing's effect. This is literally just deja vu again. Like, huh? Let's see here. It's getting really annoying, but still eating away at their fucking shit. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and do it this way. So the reason, by the way, I wanted to do it's for a very specific reason. This should prevent that from activating. I need to find a way of getting a regular monster on it. Not sure how, but I think if I can get another one of her, I think I might be able to do it. Which will prevent them from being able to use their regular creatures and then lock them out, kind of. Not perfect, obviously, but... it's just the Fusion Synchro X-Zero links. It's not the, it's only the extra deck monsters. It won't do effect monsters. Damn. They made sure of it. And that won't work. Hmm. Yeah, I definitely see the flaws here. He's definitely a good way of winning the game, but the problem is obviously I need to be able to get multiples on. Doesn't affect statics either, it just can't activate the effects, meaning that if they have a static already active, then it's not going to do anything. She would have been good earlier to prevent things like this from triggering. Oh, how convenient. We have a person that runs more than one fucking Call of the Grave. I think that is definitely a game. Either that or they top decked it. I was curious about this. Yep, they run more than one. They run the max currently. Although they only run one forbidden droplet, so... I see the flaws in my caster's deck, I'll fix that. We're gonna go back to going head to this. I want to see if I can actually get my 12 drop off. Well, 12 XCs off. How? Did somebody buy the tickets for this to get this? Oh, so this is a pay to win. You have a good night. I think she's gone again because of cat. But you have a good night. Oh, so this is definitely a pay to win player, which is rare on this game, ironically, because you don't have to pay. You can just make a combo deck for basically free. Um, there are plenty of basically free combo decks that don't even require any URs. But this is definitely a pay to win player. Which... Okay. Really wish this was. Oh. Oh, definitely. Oh, welcome back. I heard you for a second there. Is there anything coming away? Coming back? Kind of. Obviously, the only thing I can really do at the moment is set to in path and use the spirit. I don't think we can go ahead and destroy anyway. Let's go ahead and do this. They're just making a bunch of big creatures, probably thinking they can hit me in the face. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, bye. Yeah, well. That is stupid. Okay, they just have a hand trap specifically for the deck. Pay to win has pay to win stuff, I guess. That's all that branded really is, and unfortunately the deck sucks. But it comes to actual tournaments. If you watch my actual thing, you'll see that there's a person named BBB. I think they probably were thinking that I wouldn't do anything with this hand. Um, yeah, the deck is not that good at all. That's what I'm trying to point out. Like it's my thing here's the rank of cards that are actually being played based off of the actual tournaments on here. So with this and this, depending on what they play, special summon, I might actually just be able to go ahead and double tap them. Okay, let's just go ahead and say no to that. I'll still go ahead and get my thing, thank you very much. And just to make sure of it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So what exactly are you trying to indicate? Oh, I think they realized it. Also, I should have been able to demise when they did that. Now, considering what they're going to try doing, let's just go ahead and we know that they have this. Destroy all cards your opponent controls, so I'm just going to wait for it and then just do this. So I think I can't do another one, huh? I don't know why. I have two on the field. I should be able to do it. You can't Ash Blossom the Bell's effects. Sure. So that should have killed this. Okay, I'm pretty sure by card effects. Interesting. What are they planning? That's not gonna work. Okay. You used that already. You can't use it more than once, so that's just... You literally already used it. Hmm. Sometimes I wonder how people get rid of these type of things. That's not gonna matter. Because Terra Incarnate literally states that if it gets sent instead of destroyed. I don't want to waste that negate. It should have just, again. Okay. Won't really matter. That's what this is for. They've wasted 2. Okay. Like, there's 1. There's 1. Is that their plan? Just stun me out? No wonder I got the worst hand in existence to start. You realize that's not, you're not gonna be able to kill me with that much health left, right? I guess summoning another one to do the other half of damage makes sense then. And this is just gonna get negated, right? Not. Because unfortunately for you, that doesn't work like that. One. Can you target something? I don't see anything that you can target. Maybe to be able to see it. I don't see anything you can currently see. So that shouldn't be targetable because it's face down. I think that they're scooping because they know what's on top of my library. There's anything that's on top of my library. My deck, whatever you call it. The dueling. Yep, there they go. $40 million later. Okay, you can destroy everything. Took you a second. So, I know I have another one of these in here somewhere. So I'm wondering where the fuck it went to. I had another one in there. I didn't use both of them. I only... So there's one. Right there. The deck didn't magically just go missing on its other one. So where'd the fuck did my other one magically just disappear to? My other fucking phantom. Oh, there it is. In the graveyard for some reason, even though I didn't touch it. I didn't use both my phantoms. But there's one. And there's the one that I used. Somehow. Oh, we're screwed. Because I don't think we can get back from this anyways. Because that phantom should be in the extra deck, and if it was in the extra deck, it would be fine. But it's not. You know, I used one phantom, and it was just to get rid of the thing. That is fine. I'm not concerned about getting demoted. It's not hard to get back up to where I need to go. That was a very sus thing that happened, having my other phantom just magically appear in my graveyard. There's no way of getting it like my Nightmare Throne. Such a fucking obvious trap. Oh, look at that, traps. Time Lords? Okay. That is hilarious. I'll take 500. In this case, I'm just gonna have to try to use as little cards as possible because of their fucking thing. Sure, sure, sure. You know, let's go ahead and use this really quickly. The special summoner. You bow that you try to negate. Let's see how much damage I'm taking from your face down. No damage. Yeah, I'll take 500, that's fine. Why can't I activate the Eternal Flame? Am I pain? Sure. I'll just do it this way. There is nothing that should be preventing me from doing that. Let's pay 500 life points per card, normal summon, special summon, set or activated in his or her hand. But that's literally it. That's all they have. I have you. 2 level 12s. Can I just not use you this? I cannot do that this turn? Okay. That's fine, I guess, for some reason. So I can get another cheater. Look at that. Hey, opponent. Question for you. Is it okay if I do this? Anyways. Hmm. Yeah. I'd be mad too. If they go ahead and play it on the field, like I'm just gonna yoink it. So which means they have to play it. If they don't play it, they're done. Yep. The combo is kind of just broken. They need to fix the first and second mechanism, like massively. So apparently I need to fix my PC more. That's a concern when my opponent opens the thing with an upstairs goblin. Yep. Oh, never mind. I just gained the win. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, I just lost like every view for out of nowhere there. A bunch of people just beat me up and then disappeared. Also, I'm confused about the negative time. So, but luckily enough, I can use my actual stream time on OBS. I don't have to worry about that too much. I have a layer darkness, so I can do this the other way. Give me no notice. Now it's just a random click. I have memory leaking issues on my GPU. Fucking fun. It's like, yay. I've realized, so people probably aren't hearing me say this, but without the ability to target the graveyard in the middle of the stack and still get your effect from the graveyard, combos would never work. Like, at all. Like, you would never get a combo. Because if you targeted the graveyard and put it in the field, then the card would fizzle immediately because it's no longer in the graveyard, if that was the case. I don't know why they did that, but sure, you can destroy my dudes. To me? Just saying no to their thing and stop their entire whole plan. Oh. Let me put that on the field. I think them adding the fact that this is considered a redrafter card made it better. It was a decent card before, but I honestly think that's kind of the case. What do they think they're doing? Okay, like that. Yeah, be learning lesson. Read the cards, please. Oh, I can just do that. Sure. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, they're using my own thing against me. My own thing that I did against me. I don't really what matters. They get that back. I think he changes that to killing a card. I'll go ahead and make it destroy that. That will go ahead and trigger that, which will just reset the loop. Resummoning that back to the field. And that to the field. Getting that to hand. That's apparently wind as well. It's also a wind attribute. I was confused that I didn't have my field, the thing that made everything dark. You hurt yourself there. Yeah, yeah. Because Nightmare triggers, then she triggers. There we go. Most of you are so she enough so gets me enough to make a card. What was that lifetime one that I did? Huh, no idea. Was the spells thing? Either way, that's good enough for me. I got the URs I needed. I'm probably gonna use them in this deck. I know I could use it in other decks, but it feels right. So I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna drop you down. drop you in. And generate that. Oh, it gave me a normal one. I was hoping it would do it again. That would have been so perfect for an end stream thing, because we are ending stream here. I'm surprised it lasted this long, honestly, with how buggy the mash of a computer that I ended up throwing together has been. I obviously will still be streaming. I'll be doing desktop for a little bit. I plan on going back to VR when I get the new controller. But I also need to go ahead and get probably a brand new PC at this point, because obviously, like I said, I kind of ripped apart the old one, the one that I currently had, because it wasn't working correctly. This seems to have reset itself. Yeah, this has reset itself, which means that it's on 0 RPM, which we don't want. But anyways, I will go ahead and figure this stuff out. As I go. For now, you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow for another desktop stream. I'm not sure if I'll be doing it more Master Duel, but I know I'll be on time as long as nothing goes wrong. Bye bye.